Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 147, part 1. A new mitzvah. Mitzvah Day keeps your soul on its way, and we're going to dedicate today's mitzvah in loving memory of Gershon ben Avraham, whose yahrzeit is today, so Shama Shem ben Aliyah. Okay, we're in the third book, Vayikra, Parshas Sav, and this new mitzvah is entitled The Prohibition to Consume Forbidden Fat, called Cheilev, from the animal, as we'll see. Speak to the children of Israel, says the verse, saying, any cheilev of oxen, sheep, or goats you shall not eat. And that's again from the third book, Leviticus, Vayikra, Parshas Sav. The word cheilev in the above verse, often translated simply as fat, actually refers only to certain specific fats of the animals mentioned in the verse. All other fats are referred to as shuman, and are permitted for consumption by the Torah. So you have to remember that. Of course, certain fats are permitted, but cheilev is not. The Ramban, Nachmanides, writes that in general terms, Scripture uses the word cheilev in reference to those fats that are a separate entity from the flesh and can be detached from it, while the root word shuman is used only in reference to those fats that are part of the flesh and integrated within it. Further, in this mitzvah, the Chinuch identifies the location within the animal of the fats that are deemed cheilev by biblical law, and of certain additional fats that are considered cheilev by rabbinic law, by rabbinic decree. We are commanded not to eat the cheilev, the forbidden fat of a kosher domestic animal. As it is stated in Leviticus, any cheilev of oxen, sheep, or goats you shall not eat. Says the author of the Chinuch, I have already written above in Parshas Mishpatim, Mitzvah 73, with regard to the underlying purpose for the prohibition to eat treifa, an animal afflicted with a fatal defect, treifos, that's really the definition, we loosely refer to it as just unkosher meat, that prohibition is due to the fact that the body is the instrument of the soul. And through the body, the soul carries out the full extent of its activities. And furthermore, commensurate with the level of physical wholesomeness of the body and the quality of its condition, will it understand the way of the wise soul that resides in it, and it will accept the soul's counsel and follow it. Because of this, a person must endeavor in all ways toward the goal of balancing his body to establish its wellness, strength, and vitality. Now, it is known and widely recognized among people that in accordance with the foods that one eats, the body is affected with either health or illness. Ooh, this is good. Depending on the nature of the food. Too many cookies can't be good for you. The reason for this is because the flesh of this body deteriorates each and every day and must be regenerated by the food it eats. And insofar as the food is good for the person, healthy and good tissue will be produced. And insofar as the food is bad for the person, the opposite will be produced, i.e. the body will be regenerated with poor and unhealthy tissue. Therefore, we must recognize that it is one of the great kindnesses that the Almighty has done for us, the Jewish people, we, His nation that He has chosen, to distance from us by prohibition any food that is detrimental to the body and that produces harmful humorous secretions in it. This is the general principle that I have according to the basic understanding of all the prohibitions relating to foods, as we have stated above in Mitzvah 73. And with regard to the specific prohibition of cheilev, that forbidden fat, it is well known that cheilev clings and produces harmful humors in the body. Thus, following the plain understanding, the underlying purpose of this mitzvah relates to the detrimental effect of cheilev upon the body. Wow, we will continue with this mitzvah, God willing, tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah. 36, 100 for the gold. Have a great day.